Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Finley. Happy birthday to you. The Lord bless you today. The Lord bless you and keep you. The Lord bless you always. Surprise!
Happy birthday, buddy. You feel old?
No.
No? Starting to go bald a little bit? You get a gray hair? Like an old guy? No?
Hey, I never thought of it, but he's got, I don't know how that works. He just gotta add a 0 onto his, age, and he'll be as old as me.
Mm-hmm. What do you think, buddy? Good morning. Good morning. You're speechless?
Something not everybody knows is that ducks and chickens are actually really good at cleaning up potato bugs. So we brought the ducks over here and we're babysitting them at the moment. I'm going to go back to what I was doing, and Eli will keep them in the potato patch. But they will eat a lot of potato bugs. They all just huddled. Hospital helicopter just flew over top, so it scared them. But they'll run back and forth here and clean up most of the bugs, and they'll eat those first before the potato plants. Well, that and weeds. Potato plants are actually not their first preference. They might eat some, but they just do a little bit of nipping here and there. It's not the end of the world. And chickens are also. We had an old neighbor told us this many years ago when they were younger. They'd let the chickens out and they would just run straight for the potato patch. So potatoes are doing pretty good here, all in all. Here they crushed a few as they were walking through. Get back in the patch there, guys. You all got work to do. But yeah, potatoes are doing good here. Corn's doing good. The newest batch of corn's already up by, I don't know, 2-3 inches. It's doing really well as well. Should be a nice harvest here. A lot of potatoes all the way down to the bottom here. More than we can eat. Okay, so this is another example of things that I face. I'm looking for fencing, so I found a supplier actually not that far away, Yaroslavo, who's got some fencing. Price seems higher than what I've seen on Avito, so now I'm trying to find prices on Avito. And I've had a Russian citizen, someone who speaks the language fluently, look for fence for quite a while and having difficulties finding some because they're not in our area. Anyway, I got a hold of one guy now, and he's quite a ways south of here, and I said, hey, what's the price of 2,500 meters of fence and with delivery to this area? And all he wrote back is, we don't deliver to your area. I was like, okay, that's half the question. The other half was, how much is your fence? If I was selling fence, I don't care where you live, we can always find a transport company. This is the cost of the fence. We don't deliver, is what I would say, right? But I find I get this a lot. I get people to just say, well, we don't do that, done. I was like, what kind of a sales pitch is that? And maybe it's because it's not the owner, it's an employee and they don't care. That could be. If that employee worked for me, I would have to have some serious words with them. Every customer, every potential customer should be valued, and you need to try to make a sale. I mean, that's part of doing business. So to lose a sale because we don't deliver to that area, that's a really ridiculous notion. Find a company that does. They ship parcels all over the world. Easily somebody can load up some fence in a truck and bring it here. If I can get a suitcase full of tools delivered from the country of Georgia to Moscow, I'm sure we can figure out how to move some fence to Nizhny Novgorod. So anyway, just stuff that you deal with because it's constant translation back and forth. Maybe something got missed in the conversation. Maybe they misunderstood something I said. I have no idea. But it's just some of the things. It's like, yeah, but that's only half of it. Give me the other half, you know. Anyway, constantly trying. I'm going to go back to looking for more fence.
All right, there you go. Bought you a box.
Merry Christmas.
A speller toy. That's awesome.
For anybody watching, normally we would sing happy birthday, but we already did.
Cool. Cool.
Well, we'll do it later too with the cake.
Okay.
All
Gotta read the card, buddy.
Gotta read the card. What does it say?
What's on
Happy birthday, Finley.
Happy birthday, Finley.
All right, lift it open.
Oh, you could have done, you are Fior. You know, because of donkey. Fior. You
All right, easy, read it.
To Finley, I love you. Happy Happy birthday. You are getting very big, and 4 years old is very big. I hope you like your gifts. Love, Anneesa.
And Mama and Papa and everyone
And the
else,
whole
because
family.
this box is for everyone.
I got you in the box.
All right, he could probably do this. Okay, get up,
Yeah,
Pop.
I got the rope. Stand up.
There you go. What is it? Oh. Nice.
Ooh, that's awesome. The kids made that. Tractor? Nice. That's where that sand came from.
It was supposed to be a drum, but I didn't want to make the whole thing.
Oh, the sticks for the drum.
Lot of bum sticks.
Boom, ba-dum, boom, boom, ba-dum, boom, 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 boom.
And now I want to open this
What do you say?
Just thinking.
You can say Spazima.
What is down here?
I think it goes on to the digger, doesn't it?
I gotta stand up because I'm too short. I don't wanna do it.
Bang away. Bum, 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 bum. It works.
Switches in between the next.
You just put it down here so he can stop.
That's how it opens.
Oops, lost the card.
This is funny.
All right, now see the front. Happy 4th birthday. All right.
Dear Finley, I love you. I hope you have a great day. You are a big 4-year-old boy. 20 more years to go until you're as big as Ben. Happy birthday.
Nice.
Love, Eli.
You wrote all that, man? That's awesome. You're getting good at that. Very good job. Cow on there.
Very
Nice
good.
farm. And sunflowers.
Very nice. All right, buddy, open up the box. What is it? Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Pull it out and set it up.
Yeah, because he doesn't know what it is. Assembly required.
That's probably how IKEA started.
There's little kids in the workshop?
Yep, little kids making something for their brother.
What is that? It took a bit, but
Nice, you get your own seat, pal. Go sit on there, you can push your own.
Go try it.
That's awesome.
Watch his head.
Yeah, it's got a whole little pile of staples in the corner.
Hold on, I gotta get this box out of you.
Right off the side of the deck.
It's all great until that stick or that leg falls in.
That's great.
Uh,
Oh, I like it.
I just dig it across and see.
Yep, that didn't work. Helmet may be required. I think maybe a leg got bent or something. I don't know what
it's on a rot on the floor.
Oh, it got locked up.
Mm.
There we go. Into the pot. Yep.
Yes,
yes. On my way to get some parts for this motor that broke. Just heard that licensing here in Russia, if you do your driver's test in an automatic vehicle, you're not allowed to drive a manual. Never heard of something so silly. So if you want to drive a manual and an automatic, you got to pass the test in a manual vehicle. Very strange. Oh man, it's fun. I'm home again. I got the part. So this motor is actually for the grain grinder. The one bearing blew on it. So I had to go to town and find a new bearing. Went to 3 different stores. I was amazed they actually had the bearing. Like, I did not suspect my local town would have it, but there was actually 3 different places that have bearings. Only one had one that fit. So anyway, I got the thing. Maybe there's more stores. I stopped looking after the 3rd store, obviously. So I brought it home. I get home, I realized I forgot the motor portion at the store. I'm like, so back to town, picked it up, came home. It's got a snap ring on it. I don't know if you can see that, this ring. And I could not get the old bearing off. I don't have a pulley puller yet, or a bearing puller. And so I cut it off, and I actually nicked the snap ring, destroyed it. So back to town, picked up a new snap ring. But again, they have a lot of stuff here in town, and that's awesome. A lot of knickknacks. I think people fix a lot more stuff here as well, and therefore there's a lot more little parts and doodads and knickknacks and things available, which is awesome. So I gotta put that together. I gotta slide the bearing down here yet, and then stick the whole thing back together, and then hopefully we can grind some feed for the chickens. In the meantime, yeah, I've been asked questions about the driver's licensing and stuff like that, and it's just like for driving a 4-wheeler in Canada, I don't need a driver's license. Well, I do, but not a special driver's license. Under my so in Ontario we have G1. He would start off as a kid getting a G1, then you can get a G2, which means you can drive by yourself. G1 would be with someone who has a G. And after a couple of years of having a G2, you can do the test for getting a G, and then you're fully licensed. And that's up to 11 passengers. Here in Russia, you can only drive up to 8 passengers, which is a problem for us because we have more family than that. They promote large families, but large families that I know can't even drive their own vehicle here. So there's other licensing available. You got to go bigger for that. So in Ontario, we would then be able to go to an F, so you can drive up to 11. With an F, you can drive up to 24, I think, and that's what I have in Canada. Just because we had a large van, 15-passenger van. Anyway, here it's just different. So if I want to drive a 4-wheeler, I need a license for that. To drive a tractor, a farm tractor, you do not need a driver's license in Canada. As long as you're 16 years old, you can drive. But I don't know anybody that's ever been pulled over in a tractor. I've been driving on the road in a tractor, I would say probably since I was 13 years old. Wes in the island we just came from was very quiet. He was 12 driving on the road with a tractor, no problems. It's not an issue at all. Technically you're supposed to be 16, but there's no driver's license for it at all. And here in Russia there is. You need a driver's license. So I can't actually drive, even though I've been driving on the road in a tractor for so many years. I can't drive on the road here now because I might get pulled over and get in big trouble. So that's something that I need to address somehow. Pass the test, I guess. And it's been a hard week. It's only Thursday today, but it feels like it should be Sunday. I'm just mentally exhausted this week. We'll sort it all out, like everything else, one step at a time, and try not to get too worked up about it all, because there's just a lot of stuff to figure out. I still love living here, and I think it's a great country with great opportunities, great people. It's just things are done differently in every country, but day-to-day life, well, it's way better here, 100%. But I do think Russia, being closer proximity to Europe, probably has adopted some of these funny European rules that don't make a lot of sense. I know some of the farming regulations between the Netherlands and Germany as well, they're opposites, and they live right beside each other. It's like, who thought this stuff up? Canada is far more relaxed. America would be even more relaxed on those things. But long term, we're much happier here. We really enjoy it. And we just have to work through these things. Even though you look at them and you're like, this is crazy. Once you get through to the other side, it's not too bad. It's all manageable.
Привет! Я поздравляю тебя с днем рождения. Happy birthday, dear Finley. It's for you.
What do you say? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Finley. Happy birthday to you. Lord bless you today. Lord bless you today. Lord bless you and keep you. Lord bless you always. What's with the dog? What are you doing? You noisy thing. You know, somebody insulted you today. Said you're not much of a guard dog. Said you were useless. Whoops! There you go with that fun.
She already caught 3 of them.
Funny dog, silly dog.
No, I don't think you're useless. You provide entertainment. Right? So put that in the garbage, will you? You can put that in the garbage. Right. Goofy dog.
Alright, he's gonna blow him out.
Alright.
Go! Oh! You got them all, buddy.
All at once.
As the leaves change color.